When we think about superheroes, we often imagine battles, victories, and sacrifices. But hidden beneath the armor, the shields, and the godly powers are lessons that speak directly to our own lives. Think of Tony Stark, a man who had everything the world could offer, yet discovered that all the money and technology in the world couldn't replace time, love, and connection. His journey reminds us that success without purpose feels empty. And then there's Steve Rogers, who gave up a normal life because he believed in something bigger than himself, teaching us that sometimes true strength is not measured in muscle, but in the willingness to stand by our values, even when it costs us everything. As we reflect on their stories, we begin to ask ourselves, what really matters in the time we've been given? Too often, we chase achievements, likes, numbers, or recognition. But when we pause and breathe, we realize life is made of simple moments. The conversations we almost skipped, the opportunities we were too afraid to take, the people we love, but often forget to appreciate. The Avengers fight to protect the world from ending in a snap. But in our lives, the ticking clock is just as real. Every day we are given 24 hours, a gift that once spent can never return. And like Stark's final act, one day our time will run out. What we leave behind isn't our possessions or our trophies. It's the impact we had, the kindness we shared, the courage we showed, and the love we gave. So the real question is, what are you doing with your time? Are you living on autopilot? Or are you awake to the present moment? Are you chasing distractions? Or are you building a life that feels meaningful? Mindfulness isn't just about meditation or silence. It's about noticing. Noticing the laughter of a friend, the way sunlight filters through your window, the way your heart beats stronger when you're doing what you love. It's about slowing down enough to be alive, not just surviving. When Iron Man looked into his daughter's eyes and said, "I love you 3000," it wasn't just a Marvel moment. It was a reminder of the power of being present with the ones we love. When Dr. Strange learned to let go of his ego, he discovered peace, not in control, but in surrender. And when Thor fell into despair, it was only when he faced his vulnerability that he found the strength to rise again. These stories aren't just entertainment, they're mirrors. They show us who we are, what we fear, and what we could become. So take a moment, right now. Ask yourself, if today was your final chapter, would you be proud of the story you're writing? Time will pass, whether we notice it or not. But when we choose to reflect, to grow, and to live mindfully, we transform our story into something worth remembering. Like the Avengers, we may not control how our story ends, but we can choose how we live today. And sometimes, that choice is the most heroic thing we can do.